Just hello. The day has finally come where KCD2 has been released. Well, it was released like a few hours ago and I was gonna stream then, but I was too tired. But now, I'm ready. For launching the game. Wait, hang on. And I hope that I can even play the game. Because I'm running a very poo computer. And adding on streaming onto that would be quite a performance hit. So I'm hoping everything is alright. And after the stream, I'm probably gonna just play the game by myself. Okay, let's get started. Any minute now. Maybe I should have launched the game prior to streaming this. Because I don't know if there's like more downloads or setup or anything. Never mind, it's launching. It's launching. It's launching. Uh, where is it? There it is. Hmm. Hmm. Yes. Accept. What? Hang on. Can't. Should I? I'll just accept. Let's go. Okay. First of all, time to set the graphics. Cause I'm running on a on a on like a middle range, low middle range computer. So I have to set them up. Should I play on low? I feel like I should play on low. What's this? I hate motion blur. Can I turn it off? Oh my lord. Um, why is my screen blank? Hello? Oh, this is not going well, huh? I'm having a black screen. Never mind, it's back. What does this mean? Okay, I'm basing this on the recommended hardware thing they released a few months ago, and it's suggested that I'll play on like low to mid. So I'm gonna try low first, test the game. If everything's alright and it's not lagging or anything, and I'm getting like a stable 60 FPS, I'm gonna increase it to medium. Hopefully, hopefully it'll be fine on my computer. I'm so excited. What's this? How do I do this? Right, so this might be this might have sensitive information, so hang on. Yeah, just hang on real quick. Right, so I just did that. What else? I think that's all the setup I need. So, new game, let's go. King Wenceslas the Fourth is taken captive by rebels now as well. Yeah, this is from the first game. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king.
Keep firing! Don't stop!
Oof. They got guns now. Or at least medieval
We need more!
gunpowder muskets.
Grab whatever you can and get up top!
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out! Godwin!
Godwin, the priest.
To the battlements! Move! Father!
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
We'll get anointed after the battles are hands.
Is this foreshadowing?
Get ready! Take cover!
I don't know why my heart is beating so fast. I'm so excited to play.
Now! Form up!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
That has to be foreshadowing. Wait. Huh? My father got one?
Over here! Get up there quick! We have to repel them!
Okie dokie. Wait, I have everything on low, right? It doesn't look that bad. Oh my god, I'm thick.
Die, you swine! Now you're finished!
I've played Bandom Lord before, why am I struggling? I like this.
Die, you swine!
Now there's... Oh my lord.
Get ready! They're coming inside!
They're coming!
Move downstairs! We can handle it here!
Alright.
We need more archers! Godwin! Get over here with that crossbow and join the line! Shoot for fuck's sake!
Ah. What am I shooting? Whoa.
Get ready for another attack! This won't stop us!
This slows them down.
We're being sieged.
Draw your sword and follow me!
So this is how they do the tutorial. I love it. Why am I far? My lord. To attack holding, you can defend yourself while free to look around. I forgot to play the game. What do you mean? No!
Fuck! I've been hit.
Don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Hans, keep on.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, vat. Jesus. You're only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky. The most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
What happened? Is this Gutenberg? Let's go. Ah. Henry.
Ordentes fortuna juvat!
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to tell me you don't know Latin?
My apologies, Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Anyway, this Audens, whatever. What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world, meet new women, and simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides,
Wait, so what happened to Henry during the siege?
excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir. Trotsky.
Yo.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money. Well, Henry, looking forward to new adventures? Adventures that will become the stuff of legends?
Agree.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our important message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hanush take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
You know what? Lord Hunish, I agree.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it up? There are foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where. And here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document.
So they are just summarizing the
I intend
first
to make
game.
the most of this trip, one way or another.
So that's how they're gonna do it, huh?
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Al dentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Gonna get an ambush. Ready?
Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
Get bombed out of nowhere from the trees.
Sir.
No.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colours. They're from Trotsky.
Surround them! Don't let them get away!
Uh-oh, what's going on?
Besides, don't stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
An army. Oh, why is this so cool?
after here?
Money.
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Makes sense.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Gold.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Lipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Lipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who side with King Sigismund.
No.
So it would appear we are enemies.
Oh my goodness. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're so cooked.
Enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry. From Skalitz.
What is your playstyle? A soldier likes nothing more than to have a weapon in his hand and wear a strong suit of armor. He's also infamous for his short temper. Advisor prefers to solve things using his knowledge, sharp tongue, and a kind word. And okay, Scout likes to hide in the shadows and solve tasks silently, undetected, and by stealth. I usually, or at least in the first game, I do mix between soldier and advisor, I guess. Like I like combat, I don't actively seek for it. Like I prefer a what do you call it? A peaceful resolution whenever possible. So in this case, where we're outnumbered, I believe is that we should just talk it out. What do you pick?
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King
Oh, this is how we set up our build.
plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
So this is how we set our build.
You're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
You can solve. Okay, this is a refresher. Good. Did they add more? They do add more. Not just dread, domination, and coercion. Yeah, let's read a bit. Solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. Okay, I know that. Okay, coercion. You can say anything to get your way, even using lies and manipulation. So this is just speech. Initially it was charisma, I think. And they split it off, I guess. Domination, you're superior to them. Yeah, this used to be bundled up with might. And dread used to be and like what was it? Strength? The hostile one. D. Persuasion is not about picking the highest number, it's about who you're talking to, what you look like, what your reputation is. For example, threatening a bunch of thugs with violence alone is usually pointless, just like claiming to be a nobleman with straws sticking out of your boots. Understandable. By choosing speech, you will try to resolve the situation using the diplomatic skills. Try to appeal to your noble appearance. You're more inclined to believe a well-dressed lord than a beggar. Alternatively, try to convince the economy of your children blah 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 blah. Hmm, an alliance could go wrong. Like it could go south, especially when you're allying with your opposition. I guess your ops. The second one, well, it's kind of it doesn't send the message clearly. You know, like, we look at bandits, dude. Like, what are we supposed to look at? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just yapping. Ideally, in an alliance, you offer. Well, you tell them what you can offer, like outright. So I'm gonna go with this.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down, so we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy. You'll
No,
pass to a place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try
no.
to pull the wool over my eyes.
Don't listen to him, Captain.
I messed
He's
up.
traveling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanish of Lipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobula. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance. That's it
I
seems
messed
you
up.
know
I
as much as we
fumbled.
do right now.
All right, then. You may carry on, but put your men in their place, sir, before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
I messed up.
Sorry about the cold reception. You must be cautious. These bandits create mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall. Sir Otto's orders are to not admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone let a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's a bit of a
I
way
messed
out.
up.
I'm not
I
sure your
fumbled.
lordship would like it very much.
God, what kind of a backwater have they sent us to?
Rude.
I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas. Captain.
I don't like this guy.
Thank you.
Even though he's the ops.
And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell.
Okay, next time I need to stick to a character. No more back and forth, I
Well,
guess.
this is a bit of a hold-up. What now?
Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the night. The pond looks inviting, and we've got wine enough.
And what about those bandits?
Well, they're probably keeping their heads down, what with that big patrol combing the woods for them.
We're gonna get robbed, are we? I have a feeling we're gonna get robbed.
Come on, fellas. We'll camp here on the bank. At least we can bathe. I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you lot are rank.
Stinky. Okay, let's test the frame rates. Not bad. Would be better if I wasn't streaming, I'd assume. Sensitivity. Just click my mouse to fix. Good enough. I remember there was a way to. There it is, it was caps.
For Christ's sake.
Hang on,
Henry, call off that damn dog before he wolfs down the last of our
oh, mud. Yee. Wait, let me move the. the ghost thing real quick. Maybe there?
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts.
Mutt, come here.
To shut its beak.
Come here! What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right, I'll see what I can get for you.
Praise him.
Aye, aye, you silly doggy.
Big goober. Oh, new UI. Let's go. New inventory. I can figure this out, right? I can multiple outfits. Let's go. Hell yeah. Looking good. Look for something to eat, I guess.
Here you go. Take it.
I have no food. Can I grab this?
Listen, would you have some scraps for Mutt? That's a good one. He already gobbled up a piece of venison while I was having a piss. I've got one last sausage and I'll be saving that for the way back. Look, Henry, I'm fond of that beast, but you ought to keep him under control.
Is that the opposition's or is it mine? What's this? Extra dialogue?
Wouldn't you swap it for something? I might. Tankard has my ring. I lost it to him at dice, and if I go home,
Sparkle.
my old woman will send me right back. If you can get it back, I'll be glad to give you that sausage. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Let's go play Farco.
Come on, Conrad.
What?
Let's throw a few dice.
For the love of God. How many times do I have to tell you? I ain't playing with you.
Why not?
Because you cheat.
I do not.
Oh? And how come you always win then, eh?
That's an easy one. I always win, 'cause you always lose.
Makes sense, makes sense.
Ha ha. Very droll.
Seriously though, Conrad, my old mate. Roll a few, eh?
No.
Gonna join you. Oh yeah, good question.
Where did you get the table from?
From that cave behind me. It was just lying there. So I says to myself, that's better than playing on the ground.
Wait, cave. So that means someone was here, no?
Have you ever been in these parts before?
No, but I know there's a village called Troskovitz at the foot of the castle, and there's a tavern there. Me and Conrad will go there and fatten our purses nicely on the locals. I got the dice ready for it. If
Yeah.
Sir Hans gives us a bit of free time, like, I must remind him.
How do you think things will end up tomorrow?
How? No ways, I reckon. Whenever someone parleys with someone about something, it takes ages.
Why do you think that?
See me and Conrad now? We can't even agree who's going to be on watch this evening. But then, I'm just a spear carrier. I ain't got the head for no noble manners. Ask Oates. He'll know more about it for sure.
Maybe in the end, Lord Capon and von Bergov will arrive at some agreement.
Aye, maybe. We'll see.
I see you've got dice set up. Have a game?
Farkle, Farkle.
Sure. How's about spicing it up with a little wager?
I heard you won a ring off Oates. What about that?
Fortune favours the brave, lad. But if you lose, you'll pay for everything I order in the tavern in Trotsky. All right?
My goodness. Okay, let's see if I remember how to play Farkle. Never mind. So in the first game, what I used to do is have a weighted die and get all ones.
Come on then, show us what you can do. Unless you're playing for the first time.
How did I bust instantly?
Aye, that'll do.
He's hacking for real. Got a weighted die right there. I should cook, dude. What?
That's enough for me. Your turn.
It's way too early, so here's a strat. I grab one.
Nothing worth mentioning.
How could you do this? So cooked.
No, that's as far as I go.
I mean, surely, right? Five's a good one. Could grab that. I remember how to play.
If I was you, I'd take it.
You know what? Suriski, score and pass.
Aye, that'll do. Here.
My goodness. Wait, he's still going. What? Unreal.
My God, I'm done.
Need to log in. Catching up, catching up. Oh, okay. Never mind.
Damn it!
Just joke, just joke. I win.
Curva! Damn your eyes. You played well. What's to be done? I bet here's your ring. Hey, Conrad.
For your ring.
It seems Tankard can't tell a 5 from a 6. I want that ring off him.
You beat the bastard. Ha! You're a dab hand, Henry. Thanks. Will you give it to me? If I go home without it, the old woman will break her broom over my back.
What will you give me for it?
Well, all I've got here is some grub. Want a sausage? It's venison.
All right. And enough games. You won't easily find another mug who'll exchange a ring for a sausage.
Yeah. True enough.
We did it.
Heel.
Calm down.
Here, mutt.
Yummers. Man! Give me one moment. Alright, I'm back. Right, let's talk to Hans. Is the game lagging? 50 FPS. It's a bit some stutter here and there. Would be fine if I was streaming again. I mean, it's not very noticeable, but
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
I got carried away.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
I'm sorry,
Well,
Hans.
you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better keep your nose out of it next time.
Sorry. I
I
apologize.
apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow in front of von Berghoff. I'm here to do the talking. We'll deliver our message and fulfill our mission. If we arrange a truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay.
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh?
All right then.
Let's go,
Just a
finally.
bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Gotta get your ass clapped. Hans. Okay, let's wear the coif and then their helmet. Yes. And then equip the longsword.
So, should we start?
Ready?
Wait, where's my sword?
Draw your sword.
Hang on. This time, I'll take the lead.
I just can't wait.
I did press one.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times.
Okay, slightly different.
Go ahead. Impress me.
Right, there's less directions than the previous games. Like the bottom left and the bottom right corner. It's now combined into one. Understandable, I guess.
So, what's happening?
What's happening is I'm distracting you.
Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now.
Let me remember my combos.
Sequence.
Change text by pressing the attack button again while the attack is in progress. Chaining text faster is faster and more efficient.
You want to wear me down like that? Come on, try again. Enough!
Now you're warmed up, eh?
Yeah, but you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard. Nice. Cover, for Christ's sake.
What?
Good. That's the
Why
way.
did I look away?
Wrong. Nice.
My mouse is too sensitive.
No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back. And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh?
Master Strike.
Become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. That's it.
Oh, it's easier now. Doesn't matter what direction you use,
But what about a
like
riposte?
face.
Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a perfect block immediately with a strike.
Master Strike.
I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Good, Henry. Well, it's not as good as Captain Bernard, but that wasn't bad.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered, where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right, come on then. Oh, nice, Henry. Good riposte.
Around that nicely, Henry.
Too slow. Nice. All right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Time to get
Indeed.
clapped.
And let's have a wager to spice things up. How about 100 groschen?
I'd wager more. I want more claims.
100? How about 200? Are you feeling confident or not?
Fine, 200.
I'm gonna get a clap, am I?
First hit. All square again. Well done. How do you do it? Ow! Kurwa!
Come on, man. Nice form. Ah! Win clap! Gather strength.
Me?
Keep your distance. Gain. Fierce. Repose. Oh, that's a combo. Holy shit.
How do you do it?
Keep your distance. Gulp. Okay, it's a good idea to match the stance is doing. But that's a combo.
Ow! Kurva!
How much stamina do you have? Fight! I mean faint. Let's go!
I yield! Enough!
I still have it in me.
You're unstoppable! Oh, you won the bet, fair and square. I'll settle with you when we get to Trotsky. Now let's go and eat. That swordplay gave me quite an appetite.
Get clapped. What time is it? Oh, I need to eat. How long have I been playing? 1 hour. Okay, once we finish all the tutorials and stuff, right? I want to take a break and eat. There's a way to die.
So who won, gentlemen?
Oh, it seems this isn't my day. I knew I shouldn't have bet with you. You've improved since that last time in Ratai.
I won in Ratai too, man.
I won back then too, as I recall. You had to give me your bow.
You were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just 1 day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
Alright, Almost strength.
And I had to drag you out of that tavern before everyone pounced on us.
And he had his work cut out. You wasn't having it much.
Now, if you was able to court the lasses like me, maybe she wouldn't have started screeching.
I can't say I'm surprised. Just imagine it, fellas. You're a fair maiden. Your lovely locks falling on your shoulders. No thought of wickedness. And then Tankard's fat head appears before you with his crooked mouth. And he says,
Where's the shit, oh my pretty?
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches.
Oh, it's raining
Ain't that
outside.
right, Henry? Hmm? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with that crook Peshek at the mill.
Yeah, what happened to
Saved
her?
my life.
A brave girl.
Aye. She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
Well, we did the thingy, at least in my run.
She's my sweetheart. And that's all I'll tell you.
Ah, don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Fine.
Listen up. I'll tell you what that girl can do. The wildest she-cat I know. So when she's stripped off...
Enough, enough. You want to be a chivalrous knight, and you talk like that about a damsel? For shame.
For shame, Henry.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
I hope nothing ever
From the
happens.
mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Right, so... So what I did in the first game, it's like use mud, so I'm gonna use this.
Mutt caught a scent, ran off into the woods and wouldn't come back.
And what was it?
There's a footpath there with some derelict house at the end. Mutt was standing outside, barking like crazy. But there was nothing inside but mouldy furniture and some burnt bones. So I calmed the poor pup down, and we came back to the camp.
He don't seem like no poor pup to me, especially after the way he came barking at me today.
The mud is a menace.
And what about, time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
Yeah, what we know. It's
Only what Sir
important.
Hans told us, that von Berghoff is a big cheese in the royal court. That's why we're going to negotiate an alliance with him.
You summed that up nicely. But yes, that's how it is. He's the Royal Chamberlain. You fellas will never meet a more important noble than him.
I heard.
But he
he's
sided with
one of the
Sigismund.
finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
And is he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
The maces in the first game, just like real life, are very OP against like full plated armor. Because blunt weapons, well, they do a lot of damage to armors, right? And that's bad. Bad as in the one getting hit. What am I saying, oh my lord? So unarmed, I'm not favorite. I don't really like unarmed. It's useful in situations where you have to like fist fight, but in most cases, you kind of need a weapon. Now, mock and shoot, and a lot of these games where it's medieval and you have swords and stuff, I do not use bow or crossbows. I'm just bad at them in general. So I'm gonna pick a sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course,
Yeah.
you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, Swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword.
Where's
And
the
I thought
sword?
you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We foraged it together, just before he was slain. But that's another matter. I suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Are we gonna find a sword in this game?
You know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Istvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What? So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise we'll be here for hours again hearing how Martin the Smith raised him even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who helped me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won. So Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oates, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
I don't think we're gonna
Anyone
reach the
for
castle.
another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning. Hmm?
No thanks. I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Oh.
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
We're so cooked.
Such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little. Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Ah, Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ball sack.
What's the matter?
Females!
What the hell? You just did a nerd thing. Females.
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
This is where we learn stealth. Oh my lord.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer.
Of course we're pressing.
Follow me. Carefully. No sudden moves. Don't give us away.
I hate stealth.
Hear that singing? They must be close.
No, Hans, those are sirens. Females?
They might be bathing. Come on, let's get closer.
I don't think this is appropriate. No, this is just wrong.
Woman's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others. Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it! Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Which way?
What was that sound?
Huh?
What is this racket here?
I feel like we're gonna get killed if we did this. Either way.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Wait, what a creep.
Pána je u muziky, směje se na kasníky, klienty ujedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja, domine, aleluja.
Henry, I told you to...
Oh my god. No! We got raided!
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
No, not oats. No. Where's Matt?
A letter.
Oh my lord. Not the letter.
Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
No. No, oh my lord. Do something, Henry.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing?
Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Catch them!
Oh wow.
Enough, I said!
What the fuck? She's mine!
Oof. Whoa. Who is this guy?
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you idiots! After them! Along the bank!
Christ! When did you learn to swim? Just now.
Oh my lord. No, he's cooked.
Fucking armor! Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side!
This is how we got. This is how we get nerfed.
Oh, Mott. What the fuck was that, Henry? You're rescuing a damsel in distress.
I'm done with running.
Oh, oh, really? And what exactly do you call... Oh, oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No, wait.
No, 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 no.
Ah, fuck.
Bad idea,
You've
dude.
got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
Who are they? Are they the bandits?
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
So we lost the letter. No, we lost the sword. Now we lost the letter. My goodness, Henry.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trusky?
In the woods again.
There's someone in front of us. Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them. No fucking around. You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
What about the message?
Go up there. Get a move on. You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report.
Sneak attack moment.
Footprints, blood trails,
He'll see us.
everything.
We'll have to wait.
You want us
Get to work.
swim all the fucking way across? Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish
Now.
on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black. Will all your torch does it blind you? You drown. Catching some naked men in the woods. Then we get
You have to stay quiet.
maybe. But I still can't see a bloody thing. We'll fuck.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead. Quietly.
Tree trunk where? You mean that?
More of them up top. Fuck.
Kurva. Can I say that word? I don't know what it means.
I played dice against left.
They're coming here. Stand still.
Be watching instead.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, we can have
Run. Quick.
How do I run?
Oh, no. Fuck. They're in front of us. Quick. Into the rocks.
Kurva! They're fleeing into the rock! Hurry!
Chasing us.
Around! We'll catch them at the top!
Come on, Hans.
What now?
Hey? Hans, there's more of them up top.
Here!
Take cover.
Run ahead of them!
Where now, for fuck's sake? Hey, get over here. Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know?
We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what? Go and look into that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Yes.
There's a path, but through fissures. Oh, there's no other way to go anyway. Hans won't be too happy when I turn him.
I have to go back now.
Where are they? I don't know. They must have come this way, damn it. If only that bloody idiot Nails hadn't broken his leg climbing down the cliff. He was trying to catch up with him. Aye, but he shouldn't have jumped down in the dark. You keep watch here, and I'll go and push through. Give me a shout if you see them. Aye. When the others get here, we're moving from both sides. And send someone after me too. Got it.
Hans! Hey, Hans! Oh, where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Wait, how did you get there?
Yeah. Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Fist fight, fist fight, fist fight. Never mind. I got a sword. It's gonna hurt.
For an arse kicking, you piece of shit!
Was gonna win that. What? No. Oh, you're gonna lose a few fingers from that.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house. If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
Are you dead?
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Pa, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Why? Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
Aww.
If I'm not, then
And how come...
You chose a different path than I wanted for you. And maybe that's how it was meant to be. But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. I mean, it broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all.
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Right, we've got to disappear. Right, come on, I'll help you up.
Fortuna.
How are you holding up?
You know what? Not bad, considering.
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh my lord.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
Snap out of it.
One-man army of Sahan's cable. Jesus, don't do this to me.
Don't go into the
Pull yourself
light.
together and let's go. We have to go.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Oh my god.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Scarlet!
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
So this is how they're... okay, I see how it is. This is how they summarize the events of the first game.
Father?
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from
Father!
the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what
Come
I
on.
say right now. Give the sword to
For
Sarasa.
Christ's
Anything
sake.
happens, he'll take care
Come
of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it.
This is pretty
Make it
mean.
together. You'll see. Henry, focus. Henry, pull yourself together. Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things. Don't give in to it.
Oh my
Hang
lord.
in there. We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this.
Gibbons!
It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree. Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa... I let them all down.
You've never let me down. Henry, a light. Look,
I see it.
we've got to go.
There's Job. There's Job.
I see the light.
Hold on, pal. Hold on. Wait.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. We were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Oh my lord.
Think again, strong.
No.
Hey, lad. Are you alive, lad?
Hans. This is so cool.
They burned it to the ground.
Slaughtered everyone. Who? Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Damn.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, lad. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last
Is
night.
Hans okay?
Slowly, lad. Slowly.
He's alive. But he's also injured.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit.
And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
What happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
What about that cutthroat?
What about that cutthroat?
What?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of Death's grip.
Death grip!
Maybe I'll be blessed again.
Get up,
I'll go check on him as
beats,
soon as I'm done
beats,
with you. How are you feeling?
I've had worse.
I've had worse. My shoulders stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take this and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire. If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And
this woman is an angel.
Some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
I won't. Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bozhena's my name.
Bozhena.
And I'm Henry.
Pay you a billion groshins.
Told me.
Eventually.
I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Terrible fall. Miraculously, you survived the terrible fall. But you lost several main level, yet nerve, skill, and perk points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. I love that they do this. It reminds me of Fallout London, where you survive an accident, a monorail accident, and then you get nerfed for like a few chapters of the main story. It's pretty cool. Hell yes! Oh, this is different. Yeah, go to stove. Emerge.
That's really good. So good I wouldn't say no to some more. Aye. True bliss is a full belly.
What? It's only 2 spoonful. I would die from starving. Salvation for that. Can I eat more? Yummers. Yummers. Alright. Yummers. Can I steal?
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ. In the end, you bore the brunt for both of us. May all the saints watch over you, and over Bajana, too.
There's a water trough in front of the hut. Have a wash there, so you're fit to face the world.
I want to eat. I might pause for a bit to grab some food. That's your drawer.
Feel like a new man.
Oh, there's a dodge. Hey, dodge. Is that a bulldog? Well, well, well. Take everything. It's a bit bloody, but otherwise alright. Weapon pouch. Oh. Well, some sort of items. Oh, this is new. Ah, alright. Well, beggars can't be choosers. I'll just wait. How do I? How do I clean this again? Oh, Gambeson's better than the tunic. Let's clean up a bit more. Right. Shave your schnapps. Yummers. Now I wonder, how do they make cheese? Like in this era?
Seems Bajana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Oh my goodness. I never liked doing alchemy in the first game. Because it was kind of slow and you have to remember the recipes and stuff. How do I look?
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night.
A Lethean?
That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right. I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
How do I recognize the herbs?
All right. Tell me, what do the herbs look like?
Sage has a purple blossom And
Ah, crap, now
chamomile
remember.
has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great. I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
Can I remove them?
It makes me anxious too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
I think I can manage.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash, so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
True. I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
I'll get to it.
Right, so I want to do this quick, and then grab some food. Then maybe I'll come back. I don't know. Right, I have to also find sage and chamomile, I think.
Ah, shit! Oh, my shoulder. Oh, this bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
Alright. Was it sage and valerian, or was it sage and chamomile? Shrimp is this? I am confused. Oh, it was sage and chamomile. Those are flowers. Yeah, go up the rocks and then reminds me of the first game. Some people they gather all the herbs and scarlets for the siege happens. I mean the ambush happens. No, raid. That's what. And they get their Henry to like max levels before the game even starts. What the hell? I'm lost. Frick me, I went the wrong way. Right, okay, let's. It's amazing. I mean, we haven't we haven't really seen much, but what we do, but what we have seen, it's amazing. I'm not much of a graphics person, but this looks wonderful, and this is all on low.
Damn, shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
And the new UI and stuff, I love it. Allows for more customizability, and you can also have like states, like outfit states, which I which I which I really want in the first game. Combat, well, combat it's a lot more shrimplified, but I get why they would do that. I feel like there's more to the combat that we haven't seen, so I can't wait for that. Oh man, I love this game. I don't know if I'm gonna stream this game again, because I'll be playing it in my own time. But maybe occasionally if I feel like it, I would stream the game. But it would probably just be a random stream, and not like what I did for Nikki, where I go chapter by chapter. So yeah.
Purple flower, sage, there we go.
Never have too little. I remember what the recipe was, but I want to be able to make savior schnapps whenever I could, because they were costly in the first game. Well, until you reach a point where money is not an issue. But you could also make them with basic herbs. Chamomile's what, yellow, right? There it is.
That's it, chamomile.
Chamomile.
Look, I've got all the herbs I need, so back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Yammers. Oh yeah, speaking of levels, I don't remember. Where is it? Player. Right, so we have 7 perk points. And wait, I can't see. Oh, okay. If I remember correctly, the best thing to increase is actually vitality. You know what? No, I'm gonna. I have no point. Wombo. I like using a long sword. Left, right, left. I remember that. Wait, no. Shrimpler. Wait, do I have perks or not? I don't. Right.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
No. I had to.
Should have some weapon at hand, in case there's any foul play.
There's an axe.
Some knight and his company yesterday down by the pond. Two of them fled.
Well, I have to pick it. Oh lord.
And they must be hiding here somewhere in the rocks. What do you know about it? We're from Lord von Berghoff, and we're looking for those murderers. Hey, what are you doing walking around with a weapon? If you don't want us to teach you a lesson, come here sharpish and tell us who you are. Lord von Berghoff sent us to find the renegades who ambushed some knights' company down by the pond yesterday. A couple of them fled and are hiding out here in the rocks. So tell me who you are and what you know about it.
Wait, you don't. Yeah, they don't look like the men.
You're from Lord von Berghoff? You don't look like it.
Kurva! Watch your tongue with me, boy. When I say we're from von Berghoff, then we're from fucking von Berghoff. Who else would
Nah,
we
they're
be
not.
from anyway? You can talk to me or talk to cold steel. Who the hell are you? And what are you doing here?
Right. I feel like they are with the bandits. And they're acting as Van Bergo's men. So they can get information. And if I say we were messengers, they would attack us. Hmm. I should lie. Yeah, I'm gonna lie.
I'm Pavel, and I'm here to help Bozhena. That ambush happened on the other side of the pond. So that's where you should be looking, not here. There's no one like that here.
Is that so? Seems like you know a lot about that ambush, but you don't have to concern yourself with that. You won't be breathing a word to anyone about that business yesterday. That I can assure you.
Frick me.
Hey, what are you doing? This'll be quick, around boy. With a weapon. This'll be quick, boy.
Frick off.
Fuck! Let's get out of here!
Frick you. No mercy. Oh,
Shit! handle this.
How dare you? Ah. You two! Get off! He has a sword. How dare they attack? I shouldn't have lied, dude. Shouldn't have lied. I thought they had a sword. I could sell these, I guess. I look like a doofus now. Yummers. Sorry about that.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Sorry. I reckon it was one of those who followed us yesterday.
Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
Alright.
Well, I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanish of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them.
Sure. No need for that.
Do I have to bury them
What about
too?
Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds, and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night, but fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy, but we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day. But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
Alright.
Alright, I'll try.
I don't remember how.
But I'm not sure how to do it.
I told you, I'll explain everything. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just
Yeah,
in
I can
case.
read too. No?
If you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Alright, let's get this over with. I wanna eat, I'm hungry.
Everything's prepared. There's an alchemy bench in the alcove. Go to it and we'll get started.
Campy. Oh, God.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction and remember what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
What's that? As the chamomile. What's that word? What's that letter? Add. Okay, add. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Then grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Oh, easy. Alright.
If you've read the recipe, get back. All right. First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left, according to the recipe.
Frick me, I forgot already. Alright, it's water. Actually, no, it's wine. It's so slow.
So,
Add
what did you
chamomile.
pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit.
Come on.
Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows. Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling! To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand. All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
Come on.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon
I get
as
it,
the
I get it.
sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again.
Right.
Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
My goodness.
Have you ground it? Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Finally, I hate alchemy.
Here it is.
Oh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right. Is there anything else I can do to help?
I reckon you've done all you could. What you need now is a bit of rest. Go and get a good sleep. That works wonders.
Time to save. safe. The morning, right? So dusk.
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted
hell!
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Oh, those during the parlay.
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Huh?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake.
Who are you?
Were you having a nightmare?
Who art thou?
I dreamed. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
That lord.
He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's doing, and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah.
That sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
I feel better.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Well, most important part is your father's sword.
The last thing Pa forged before they murdered him. It might sound strange, but I feel his soul won't find peace until that sword is back in our family.
It doesn't sound strange at all, and swords are a symbol of kings. It could mean power and responsibility, or war and ruin. After all, a sword has two edges, and it depends who's wielding it.
Thank you. I'll think about it.
Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once. Right now, What I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too.
Yum.
Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Wake up. Is it time? 11 perk points, let's go! If you carry a sack, I'm gonna do it. Train hard, fight easy. Hell yeah, take this. What I learned, alright. This charming man also of genius. Let's look at our options. Not enough level, not enough level. Speech. This is good. But this is also good. Hmm. Oh yeah, this is. Hmm. Hell yeah, let's take this. And let's take. This is good. That one doesn't matter about this. This one eventually I want to get. In the first game, you rarely ever, or if not at all, fight on like horses. Because the first game, NPCs don't really use horses to fight. So it's kind of like one-sided, and it's kind of pointless. So, since we have like 9 perk points anyway, let's just grab most of them. Oh, I'm knocked out from that now. Oh well. Oh, Glob, this is pretty good. I remember this being good. Oh my goodness. Um, Oh yeah, this blacksmithing now. Ah, this is better. Spoiling slower, that's pretty good. Don't want to mind. Potion seller, I'm not gonna do alchemy a lot. Charming man, did that. And I'm gonna leave this 1 point for something else. Let's see. A bunch of crap. What the heck is this? I'm just gonna eat from this. Why am I lagging?
Look who's finally up!
Yippee!
Henry! Come and join us! Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the third time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
The third time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell
Oh
this
my
good
goodness.
maiden of your heroic deeds.
One's in the woods. Yeah.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
Yeah. Mercenaries from Hungary.
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
There's like 3 of them.
You must have been seeing double.
Oh.
As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
It makes sense.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know,
Portentus Fortuna Juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles.
How dare you say that about
So I'll
pebbles?
save myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
Well, basically,
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Talmberg
I remember
Castle to
that.
get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I remember that.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
Yeah, how did you beat that?
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for, but I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily, I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. It shows your motto well.
Once we get back to Ratai, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things.
This is a yap
I'm afraid
sesh.
we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Oh, Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
Ah, but I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything you've done, Bajena.
I have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlena.
Thank
This'll
you.
come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is right. We're very glad we met you. And
This is
we're
a very
grateful
long
for
intro.
your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir. Though, I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Thank you.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home, so you're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening you, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
Maybe it's a good thing you wasn't here. They'd catch you, and I dread to think what they'd do with you.
They'd never catch me. You know I can take down a hare on the run, and a man's an easier target.
True enough. You've got a steady hand and an eye like a hawk. Not like me. But you know how it is. The less fuss going on around here, the better for us. And if anything does happen, we've got Growler, and he won't leave us in the lurch.
True. That animal is God's gift.
Why am I listening to them?
Time to do something useful. The days are long, but there's no end of work to do.
Aye. Thank you, Pavlena. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Alright, so... No, crap. Wait, I can save and quit. Right, so I'm hungry. And that was a good intro. And I already said my piece about what I think so far. I love it. I really love the game. And I'm glad that it came out. I was so excited last night. I was gonna stream, but it was like 3 AM already, so... But yeah. Game's amazing. You should probably try it out for yourself. And I know I will. I will. I don't know if I'm gonna stream the game, like I mentioned before. Maybe I will, maybe not. It depends on whether people like it or not. But I'll consider it, I guess. I really love this game. What else? Right, if you're here, thank you for watching. For watching the VOD, thank you for watching as well. And yeah, VODs. Speaking of VODs, as usual, we'll be on this channel for a few days. And on YouTube eventually. I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. I'm hungry. Bye bye, bye bye.